So what is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. In this video, I want to give you some live sales training on how to become better than 99% of life insurance agents, and it's simply by handling this one objection. So many agents struggle to make money. It's because they don't know how to sell. And in this video and kind of in this channel, I just want to help provide with you all the resources and tools that has helped me sell hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of life insurance, and ultimately help train other people inside of our agency to do the same as well. So one of the biggest mistakes that people make selling life insurance is not knowing how to close. And the reason I make this video is because I remember just talking to my team here. I was on a live sales call. I'm like, guys, I was on a call with a guy. He needed to think about it. He was not sure. He had the price. He wanted to speak to his wife. He gave me all these little objections, and I told my team, I paused the recording when I was speaking with this guy. I was like, hey, this right here is what makes agents successful. Taking people that are right there on the finish line, who need to think about it, that have those concerns, that don't know if they can afford it, and helping them find a solution that actually fits their budget and fits their needs so they can become a client for life. What most agents do is you'll give them some numbers, they'll give you an objection, you'll hang up, and you'll not have a sale or not have a client. So I'm going to share with you, if you can master this, I'm going to give you the word track, the tonality, and everything that you need to know to master objections in the close. When someone gives you this objection, if you can learn how to handle it, how to move the ball forward, and to ultimately lock down a sale, and teach you how to downsell, you can make a ton of money. And this is really what makes agents great. All right, guys, so I'm going to share with you here the exact framework of how to handle that objection. You've just given someone the option or the 3-option pitch. You know, John, do you feel like the $10,000 option or the $15,000 option will give you the most peace of mind? You're right there. You're about to provide the solution, and they hit you with one of these objections. Again, if you can learn this, it'll change your business. Number one, it's either a price objection, like I need to, I'm not sure if I can afford it. I just want to make sure it really fits the budget. Or secondly, the most common is I just need to think about it. If you can learn these two objections here at the top, you can master selling final expense and make a ton of money. So the first thing I do when it comes down to these objections is actually acknowledging any objection that comes your way. For example, when someone gives you an objection to close, the biggest thing that you want to do is always maintain and lower their guard. You're not here to create conflict. You're not like a ram run into a ram. You're trying to go ahead and lower their guard and find a solution and peel back the onion. So the first thing you want to do when someone says, I just need to, I just want to make sure it fits the budget, they might tell you. Perfect. Well, I totally understand. I think it's important that you do find something that fits the budget, or I do find something that really is comfortable and affordable for you. Now, when you say that, it's a little bit too expensive, is it blank? Okay. So the first thing you want to do is you want to figure out what the actual objection is. Okay. And you want to ask them, I think it's important that you do think about the price, or I think it is important that you do think about making sure it fits in the budget. I think it's important that you do talk to your wife about it. I think it's important that you do X, Y, and Z. Whatever their initial objection is, you fill in the blank. I think it's important that you do acknowledge that objection. Now the second step is you want to break down and understand how to isolate the objection to move the ball forward. Okay, so what you're going to do is, I totally understand. I think it's important that you do, make sure it fits the budget. Now, when you say you want something that is comfortable for you, is it more of the price, or are you not sure if you need it? So then you want to go ahead and break off the overall concern into two options. You need to find out what is actually the problem. It's either the price or they're not sure if you need it. 90% of the time, they're going to say, oh, it's more of the price, especially if you're selling final expense. You're going to be like, oh, it's just too expensive for me. Oh, when you ask them, when they say, are you not sure if you need it? Oh, no, I know I need it. Oh, okay, so I got you. It sounds like it's just more of the price that you're concerned about. So let the client then pick the objection. Why are they not moving forward? So you need to go ahead and have them isolate the objection. So let's go down to 1 and 2. So perfect. I totally understand that's important for you to find something that fits the budget. Now, when you say you need to think about it, or go over your finances, is it more of like the price that you're concerned about, or is this not sure if you need it? They're going to say it's the price. Then you're going to go ahead and address that. Oh, I see. So you really value having the life insurance. You just need to make sure that you can find something that is just, going to fit that budget and is nice and comfortable and affordable for you each month. Is that about right? They're going to say yes. The goal of objection handling is to get the yeses, and the yeses stacked up so they can move them at the end. So they're going to be like, okay, gotcha. So in layman's terms, like, oh, I see. You want the life insurance. You're just more worried about the price every month. That's basically what question number 3 is stating. And they're going to say yes. So they've just admitted that they have a problem and life insurance is going to be a solution for them. But the reason they're not moving forward is only because of the price. Okay. Now what you're going to do on the left, you're going to see make a suggestion. So now you help them realize that they need it. They're just scared of the price. Now you're going to offer up a suggestion to them. Okay, John, I totally understand. Can I just make a suggestion to share with you what most of my clients do who are, label them, who are seniors or who are mothers and then herd mentality, who are mothers in the same position as you, who are on a fixed income, who are on Social Security, and tell me that they need to think about it. Can I share with you what they typically do? So it's all by labeling them, putting them and making a suggestion, but you have to put them. Can I share with you a suggestion that most of my clients who are husbands who want to make sure that their daughters are taken care of? Can I share with you what most of my clients do who are, moms who want to make sure that their wives, their husbands are taken care of and they can leave some extra money behind to the kids? Can I share with you, what they typically do? And they're going to say yes, assuming that you have great rapport with them, you've already built the trust. Now what you're going to do is prepare the downsell. So they've typically said that it's too expensive. They want the life insurance. It's a little too expensive. So now what you're going to do in the last step is prepare the downsell, or you're going to downsell them. What most of my clients do is they'll typically start with the lower option, which would be like, let's say the $10,000 option for that $63 per month. Now, this will make sure that you will have a little something in place to make sure situation is taken care of. Make sure that your daughter, that you were so worried about, can have a few extra $1,000 after your cremation. It'll make sure that, the funeral is completely taken care of and that you can go to bed at night knowing that your beneficiary, which would be your daughter or your husband or your wife, is taken care of. Also, I want to let you know here, John, I will be your life insurance agent for life. We can always increase the coverage later on the road, but I want you to know that I'm always going to be here for you, okay? But ultimately, that $10,000 option will still be a solution that will help give you the peace of mind that you've been looking for. Does that sound fair? So I'm going to recap it again. The downsell is most important. You got to understand that you hear their concerns, provide a solution that's still going to solve their problem, and have conviction in the sales process. This is what makes you or breaks you as an agent. This will teach you how to take people who are right there on the finish line, to take them home, and actually help you solve problems and make money. Now, what most of my clients do who what they'll do is they'll typically, start with that lower, $15,000 option for that $83 per month. Now, this will make sure that you have just a little something in place just to make sure that, your daughter is actually taken care of and that funeral arrangement is actually all squared away so that you can go to bed at night knowing that your daughter, Patricia, will be absolutely taken care of. Also, I want to let you know, conviction here, John, that I'm going to be your life insurance agent for life. When things change, let's say your income does go up later down the road, you can always increase it. Call me. I'm going to be here for you later down the road. But ultimately, this $15,000 option will still be a solution that will give you the peace of mind that you've been looking for. Does that sound fair? And you always want to end with, does that sound fair? You want to make this downsell. You want to make this situation hard for them to say no to. And you've kind of backed them up in a corner. You've understood, you've rationalized with them that it's going to fit their budget. It's going to be more comfortable. It's going to solve their problems. It's going to put them in a good position. It's going to be the peace of mind that they need. Does that sound fair? Now, let's say here you're going to see where it says loop 3x in the bottom left. It says loop 3 times. If they tell you no, then guess what you do? You do it all over again 3 times. So they say, I just don't know. It's just a little too expensive. Okay, gotcha. I totally understand. I think it's important that you do find something that's comfortable and affordable for you. Now, when you say it's too expensive here, Miss Betty, is it more like the price that you're worried about, or is it just not sure if you need it? Oh, well, it's more of like the price. Okay, gotcha. I see. So you really do value having life insurance because you want to make sure that your daughter is taken care of. You just need to make sure that you can find something that just fits the budget and it's comfortable and affordable for you each month. Is that about right? They're going to say yes. Awesome. Can I make a suggestion for you, Miss Betty? Cool. Can I share with you what most of my clients do who think that the $15,000, we're kind of like, we'll look at the $20,000, they don't really like it. The $15,000, what they don't really like. What they typically do when they say they need to think about it. Can I share with you what they typically do? Perfect. What most of my clients here do will typically start with the $7,000 option for that $42 per month. This will make sure that you have everything in place to cover that basic cremation. Just not going to leave anything behind to your daughter, but ultimately to, again, Miss Betty, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to be your agent for life. We can always increase it, but at least you can go to bed at night knowing that, hey, you have a solution in place that will give you the peace of mind that you've been looking for. Does that sound fair? They're going to say yes or no, and then you move them in the app. If they say no, guess what you do? You loop them back up to the top, and that's how you make a sale. And this is how you guys can be good at selling life insurance, by handling this small objection. You'll crush your competition, move them, way beyond your skill set that you've ever had in the life insurance industry. And my goal here is to help you hopefully provide for your family, make more money in the industry, and understand that you can make a ton of money if you get good and you develop a skill. So hope this video helped. See you in the next one. Take care. Cheers.